Hi everyone. Today I'm gonna be styling this whipping willow. I'm gonna be wiring some of the branches and make them look like they're whipping. As you can see, they're pretty long. So what I'm gonna do is just wrap around some thin wire and then shape them to make it look like a mature tree. The branches are still a little bit weak, but they're flexible, so they could be wired. There is no risk of breaking them, so I'll try my best. Just kind of give the tree, you know, its first initial styling, and then let it grow and see what develops. I'm wiring the lower branch that you see on your left side. It's a pretty thick branch, and I'm using the thin wire because I don't want any of the branches to break or anything like that. So I'll use the two branch technique, they call it, to wrap the wire around. And this branch here is pretty long, so I'll try to be careful to not to go over the leaves or break it. And then I'll probably just trim the tips a little bit. On this tree, I'm noticing it's kind of dying back on the top. It's kind of getting dark, and I know that from what I read online, they do tend to die back quite a bit. So let's see. Hopefully, this willow trunk survives. I'll have to definitely get it on a bigger pot. This is a very small pot that I put it in just to keep it indoors for the time being. When spring comes, then I'll repot it in a slightly bigger pot and let it grow. So as you can see, I'm just making a shape, a whipping shape for some of those leaves, and see how it looks. This is just an experiment. I have no experience whatsoever on these trees, nor am I expert on wiring. This is just a hobby. I like doing these things and see what turns out. So let's keep on watching the wire branching and see what comes up. I'm almost done here with the last branch. Just gotta wire that last one. This one is a little bit tricky because I don't have a point where to wrap the wire around, but I figured out. Just wrap a little bit on the other wire, and I was able to wire this last branch and then make a shape for it. So I'm almost done here. So that last branch it is quite long, so I'm gonna bend it, and then I'm gonna cut the bottom, and then I'm gonna turn the tree around and see how it looks like. It looks good. It looks okay. Those branches will get thicker when spring comes. As you can see, some of the tips already have other branches because I did clip the top of it, and then all the branches start sprouting. So it has like 2 or 3 branches, additional branches on that one, and it looks pretty good. Then you can just keep clipping, and then eventually you'll have more branches develop, and then you can keep cutting and changing the shape. You can see I'm having trouble getting that wire to stay up a little bit because there was no anchor point that was holding it in place, but eventually it did. I was able to get it a little bit higher so that it doesn't look as bad as it does. So I'm gonna clip that little tip there, and then I'm gonna keep playing around and try to put it into shape. And then that's it. That's all I'm gonna be doing with the tree. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you in the next video.